We can talk about some of these singles that dropped. We got 4 new singles, like I just said, we're gonna talk about today. I mean,
Yeah.
let's start with Polo G.
Okay. I
I
mean,
I just picked one.
yeah, it was all right. Him and Roddy Ricch both released today, and I kind of have the same gripe with both of them. I don't know. They're two artists that kind of get lost in a similar sound. You know what I mean? And I wish they would kind of switch it up a little bit, but I'm not hating at all. I think they're good songs. The Polo G one, "Angels in the Sky," I thought was good. I'm excited for new Polo G music. I'm here for it, so I thought it was solid.
Yeah, it is like one of those. He's definitely like one of those artists where a lot of the songs sound the same. People call him Piano G. Like he just is always rapping on those piano beats. But that's not what this was. It wasn't a piano beat. At least it was
Yeah,
kind of a
yeah,
different vibe. But
yeah. I mean, that's not fair. I think he has a decent versatility. You know what I'm saying? Like better than some rappers out there for sure. And I'm a fan of his music. Like I said, I'm excited for new shit to drop. So it
I
just
like
wasn't
Polo
anything
G.
crazy. That's all.
I like Polo G personally. He might have been my most listened to artist like in 2021 or something. Like I
Yeah,
definitely dig his stuff. So
like in his prime, right?
this new album that he's dropping is called Hood Poet. That's the album that he's promoting. This is the third single from Hood Poet, if I'm remembering correctly. But
Yeah, it was supposed. I think it's supposed to drop this year. I know he's had some personal issues going on with it. Whatever's going on, but I
that's what I'm
hope it still
saying.
drops.
I feel like they've been promoting this album for so long. Like I've had it
Yeah, I
pre-saved
mean,
on Apple for months.
the feds have been fucking with him and shit. So
Well, Angels in the Sky, you want to give it like a rating out of 10? What do you think? Angels in the Sky, Polo G, third single off Hood Poet.
like seven,
I meant like a
six point
six and a
seven.
half.
Yeah,
Okay, it's not
pretty
bad though.
solid. No,
I'm
I
looking forward to listening to the Polo album.
that's what I'm saying. I am excited for new Polo G music
All right,
and
right. Oh,
this next guy.
oh, is that what you were gonna say? Okay.
Yep.
The next track we got Roddy Ricch, Survivor's Remorse. He's also teasing a new album. Do you happen to know the name of the album? Because I actually don't.
I don't
You don't have to.
know. I'll look
Well,
it up.
I believe this is the first single off the new Roddy Ricch project that he just announced recently on his Instagram. Survivor's Remorse. So the thing is, like Roddy Ricch, his last 2 projects have like really flopped. Like you didn't hear about them, they didn't chart. No one's talking about Roddy Ricch, but his
The
first two
Navy
projects,
album. Sorry to interrupt.
the Navy album, yeah. But
Yeah,
Roddy Ricch's first 2 projects, Feed the Streets 1 and 2, were like classics. Like
generational.
they're literally full of bangers. So like I need a good Roddy Ricch album. And I didn't
Yeah,
not like Survivor's Remorse. I'm just hoping for a little more like upbeat, energized stuff on the album, but it wasn't bad. Like
yeah,
he's
and that was the thing with a lot of these guys, even with Polo G, Roddy Rich, even a Lil Baby. They come out of the gate and they come out fast. They come out hot. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby even dropping something like, it's only me, or not. It's only me. Fucking
my turn.
my turn. Sorry. Yeah, it's only me is his last one, but yeah, dropping something like my turn and then slowing down to like it's only me. They come out of the gate hot, and sometimes their sound gets repetitive, whatever. But these are people that I'm looking forward to new music from. I see the potential in them for surely. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm excited for them. These are all artists that I love, and Roddy Rich is another one that I'm excited for new music from. This is his first drop in like a few years. So, and like you said, Feed the Streets, classic, straight
Classic. I
classic.
mean, I re-listened to Feed the Streets one today because it has like I might Blue Streak quality, fuck
Yeah,
it up like bangers on there.
yeah,
So
classic.
so Roddy Rich, Survivor's Remorse. What do you give this out of 10? I'm probably at like a 7. Similar to the Polo G. I think I liked it a little more, but not much more.
I'm gonna say a little less. I liked it, so probably 6.7, 6.5.
Okay.
If I gave the Polo G one a 7.
So we're right around the same
Yeah,
wavelength
nothing
for both
crazy,
of them.
nothing crazy.
All right. Single number 4 from today. It's the new Logic
3.
track. Yep. Logic, Deja Vu, produced by DJ Drama. This one, I'm assuming he has an album coming up too. I didn't. I thought Logic like retired, and then he came back, and then he retired again. He refuses to die, like
Right.
culturally. But Logic's still kicking. Deja Vu. I like actually really like this song, but I'm also like a
Yeah.
Logic fan. Like his last album, I listened to and I really liked. Like when Logic drops, I normally listen to it, but on Deja Vu, like he is spitting. There's like two
Yeah.
really good fast paced, like energized, a lot of like
And
he's going crazy on him.
yeah, and I don't know if you want to call it a throwback, an interpolation, or whatever, but it's a throwback to one of his old songs, "Fade Away." I
Hmm.
don't know if if you're familiar or whatever, but him and Eminem did the same thing on both their songs.
Yeah,
Recalling all their songs. So I thought it was interesting. We got two of the similar tracks on the same day, and yeah, Logic is spitting on here. Produced by DJ Drama.
and
Came correct.
he name dropped Eminem on the track. I think
Hmm.
he said like, "Who else you know go toe to toe with Eminem?
Yeah,
Homicide might do it
yeah.
again."
He
So
shouted
maybe
out his elders on there. His the OGs on there. He gave a shout out to Rakim, Eminem, a few others on there. So
you
it was
think
fire.
Eminem?
I fucked with it.
You think Eminem's on the Logic project? Is that a tease at that? Homicide might have to do it again. Homicide Part Two,
Yeah, maybe,
or
or
he's on the
vice
M album?
versa. Yeah, vice versa, maybe.
Because
I wouldn't mind that.
there was that little picture that was leaked of the Eminem features list that was he on
Yeah, I
there?
don't know. I don't know, and I don't know the validity of that list either. So
Yeah, but okay. Well, Logic, Deja Vu. I really like this. I'd probably give this like an 8.
yeah, yeah, this probably be like an 8.3, 8.5. It's a
I
really
could go.
great track.
I could go over 8. It's good.
Yeah,
There is like a minute at the end where they kind of just like let the instrumental play and fade off and just kind of like you could have cut it a little shorter. The whole last minute is kind of
yeah,
unneeded.
sure. It's just for DJ Drama to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but the two verses from Logic on Deja Vu are good.
spitting.
Yeah,
Oh hell yeah, bro!
better
And
than I
that's the thing
expected.
about Logic. Like I don't know, people hate on him, whatever, but he's gonna come correct almost every time on a verse. So
That's the one thing I don't really understand is why do people hate on Logic? Is it literally cuz he's mixed? Cuz I mean Logic's had some like
I don't know.
corny, cheesy pop-ish songs like or whatever, but
Yeah,
all of
he's
his
had some like
albums he like does all the production, he's sampling, he like cares about the music, he
yeah.
spits, actually raps, like he puts out quality albums.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt that he's musically gifted. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he produces his shit, he spits on. He's a great rapper. I think the
He's
knock
like
on him for a lot of people is just the lyrical content. A lot of people might not relate with, or they find it corny or whatever. But you know, some shit's not for everybody, so it is what it is.
cuz
But I
he's
know
like
he's got albums that are a lot deeper and that helped people through a lot of like darker times and shit. So
cuz
that shit's not for everybody.
he's one of those guys that's like in the crates of records like looking for shit to sample and make music out of. Like he's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
making music.
Yeah,
So
and like I said, even on this track on Deja Vu, he's giving respect to the OGs and shit. So that's always been him.
all right, so we're feeling good about Deja Vu then.
Yeah, I fuck with it heavily.
And now the one that everyone was waiting for. Eminem's
Right.
been teasing it for like a week or two on his Instagram. We talked about it last week. Houdini by
Yep.
Eminem, the first single off the death of Slim Shady. We got it this morning with a music video. Shout out Eminem, keeping music videos alive. But actually, Roddy Ricch and Polo G both put out videos for theirs too. But Eminem's like
Yeah.
a music video goat.
I mean, he probably has the best music videos maybe of any artist ever.
In
Like, let's
rap,
be
for sure.
realistic. Let's be realistic. Like, come on now. He's been doing it since the day YouTube came out. So
Like,
he's really on
literally.
that shit. And before YouTube, MTV. You know what I'm saying? So
I think if I had to
really,
go back and like, what's the most memorable Eminem music video? It's
stand.
Without Me. Oh,
Stand for me. Stand for me. It's
Without Me
just,
though is
but
so crazy.
the stand dude, that's the thing though. He has so many. You can go to a Superman. You
The
can go
Way
to a
I Am,
stand. You can go to a way I am. You can go to
My Band,
my band even. Yeah,
Shake
fucking.
That, or what's that called? Shake.
There's a bunch.
Yeah,
There's a bunch, but
Ass Like That is the one I'm thinking of.
there's he's got so many, and he does it great every time. Even like I forgot about Dre. You know what I'm saying? Something that's not even on his own album. He'll come
Yeah,
out and fucking do a
I
crazy
love
video
that
for
video,
us. So
bro. But
the
yeah, we got.
video is a 10 out of 10. It was a great. It was a great track. But go ahead.
I was just gonna say we got Houdini by Eminem today, the first single, like I said. Would you? So I guess before we talk about the music itself, like in the music video, he had some interesting cameos, like Pete Davidson's in there,
Yeah,
Shane Gillis
Shane
is in there,
Gillis. Yeah,
Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem's kids are all
Rip.
in there.
Yeah,
Pete Rosenberg, of course, is in there.
yep.
So like, it really was like he was recreating the Without Me video though, and like modernizing it, and like
Yeah,
a
he
lot of
really
the
did.
lyrics are playing off the Without Me
I
lyrics.
wish
Like
we
it's just
could.
a, I know.
Yeah, I wish
I
we
wish
could
we could
watch
watch
it
it.
on here, but we'll probably get ultra
Yeah.
cocked for it. So go watch it on your own time. Obviously, shout out to the goat. But yeah, like you said, big throwback to Without Me.
Yeah.
Starts the song saying, "Guess who's back? Shady's back." You know what I'm saying? And he comes out and Shady's really back. He spits like Slim Shady on the whole song. The flow, the delivery, the sound really sounds like some 2000 Slim Shady shit. So I fuck with it heavily. The it's goofy. It's lighthearted, goofy. He's trolling Meg the Stallion, saying that if he asks for a feature, would he have a shot at her feet? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We could take that as a triple entendre. Little goofy triple entendre right there. You know what I'm saying? So there's the, there's signs of old M in here, and I like that he's not taking it too seriously. And I hope that this is a lead up to an album that is a bit more serious, though, because even on something like an Eminem show, regarded as one of the best rap albums of all time, you have a Without Me. You know what I'm saying? Where he's being goofy, lighthearted, where it's almost like it's almost identical to this song. You know what I'm saying? So even though this song's lighthearted, goofy, and he's trolling and whatever, that don't mean the whole album's gonna be that. So I'm kind of hyped up for some more serious M. You know what I'm saying? So and
We
I
have
but I like that he brought back the old sound and the old flow a
we
lot.
have not gotten an official release date on the death of
Mm-mm.
Slim Shady as of today, even though we got the first single. But yeah, I mean, he was rapping, he's saying the funny shit, talking shit about Megan the Stallion and transgenders and like cancel culture. Like
Yep, yep.
he's he's
He says,
saying the
"What would the
shit.
old me think of the world now?" You know what I'm saying? And it is a good point. You know what
He'd
I'm saying?
say
Because what,
he would think it was
bro?
gay is the
Yeah,
punchline.
that's what he said. Yeah. So I mean, it's funny. You know, it's lighthearted. He says, "Fuck his own kids."
Yeah,
Well,
and
yeah,
they're in the video.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
they're in
He's
on it.
It's a super lighthearted video. You know what I'm saying? Song. I fuck with it. It's him having fun, doing his thing.
Yeah,
If I had a couple knocks on it, the hook is kind of annoying for somebody that grew up in the 2000s. You know, I'm not really familiar with uh, Steve Miller Band, I believe it is.
that's my
Um,
main gripe too. Is the chorus though? Yeah,
yeah, but that's what M does. He interpolates them old um, rock. Is it a rock song? I don't even know. Probably, but
yeah,
um,
rock adjacent.
so yeah, I thought it was good. And but wait, I guess it is rock. I don't. I know
It's
the
rock
song.
adjacent at
I know
least.
the song to be clear. I don't know what genre I guess it would be,
I would assume
but
classic rock maybe.
yeah, yeah. But I thought it was good. But like I said, nothing too serious. I'll give it like a 7.7.
I might be a little higher than you. I'm at like 8.1.
Yeah, because look, I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking him, but there's room for some more serious shit
But
and some
that's why
improvement
this
for
is the
sure.
first single though. You know,
And
like
bro, M is the GOAT. Like I'm saying, there's room for improvement. Like he hasn't made the best rap music of like all time. So like, come on now.
what what are your expectations for the death of Slim Shady? Like in your mind right now, if
High,
you could look into the future, what do we give this album out of 10 after our first or
dude.
second listen?
After this single, it's very high because, like I said, like the thing I'm most excited for is the old sound and the old flow. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that flow, man.
The lyrical content you can keep about whatever, just trolling shit. I want to hear you get into some more serious stuff about your experiences throughout your whole career, this, that, or the other thing. And I think he will bring some of that in this new album. So that's what I'm excited for. And I don't know. This single makes me excited for it. So I don't know. What will I rate that album? That's hard to say. I don't
Yeah,
know.
what do you think you'll rate it?
10, hopefully. I'll just say that. Hopefully a
I mean,
10.
I sure hope so.
Hopefully a 10.
I
But
mean, yeah,
this
people.
single,
It's not
give it
like
a
his
high set.
last two albums weren't good though. It's just the one
No.
bad one that people
Yeah,
won't
I
let go
mean,
of.
yeah, Kamikaze's great. Let's
So
get
good.
that straight. It's great.
The
Music
Ringer.
to Me Murdered by is great. It's great. I mean, the people hate on it. There's some iffy songs on there, but it's super long track list. It might not be super refined. It's not a perfect album by any means, but Revival is the one that sticks out to me as being the sore thumb. But look, music is subjective. Not everything's for everybody, and he's been in the game for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Fucking,
Basically.
you can't expect this dude to make a perfect album every time. You look at anybody's discography, they're gonna have bad albums. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
And I
know.
feel like,
Not everyone. Not the person
yeah,
we're going
I
through
guess
today.
that's kind of true. Actually, that's a good point.
If
But
it
a lot
wasn't
of
for what
people,
we were doing today, I
but
wouldn't
if
have
you look
taken
at,
that. But
but you could argue that Kendrick hasn't even had enough time to drop a bad album like Eminem. You know what I'm saying? So, because
yeah,
Eminem didn't drop a super bad album like Revival till, I won't say super bad, but in my opinion, a bad album like Revival until what? That
I
was
was gonna
what,
say how many?
2015. That
What
was
album
like
was that of his though?
like
Because we have
20
seven.
years into his career. You know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
we
Like,
have seven Kendrick albums. to go
I mean,
over today.
okay, so what?
Are
We have
any
the
of them as bad as Revival? No,
no hell. No. Come on, stop.
they're not.
No, of course not. And M's my goat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
That's
not
my go.
hating. You
You're
know what I'm saying?
preaching to the choir.
But even if you look like a Kanye West, you know, Kanye has bad albums.
Yeah,
You're not gonna sit here and tell me Kanye don't have bad. Drake has bad albums. You know what I'm saying? We talk about goats. Goats
Drake's
have bad
known for
albums.
bad albums.
Well, Drake's known for bad albums. You know what I'm saying? But
That's the thing.
I mean,
Drake puts out a crazy shitty album, but there's like 4 or 5 songs that are just hits. So it's
yeah.
like, take the good with the bad.
I mean, sure, Drake's a kind of a different conversation, but yeah, that's where I'm at.
Well, there you go. Houdini, Eminem, more Eminem coming soon. I don't know how many singles they'll do. I assume maybe 1 or 2 more before we get the album. So we'll be here
Yeah,
talking about it.
I don't know. I don't really love singles usually, but I like that
Me
Eminem
neither.
is kind of actually promoting his shit this time. I seen people hating on the cover too. I thought the cover was fire. I don't know.
I think it's fine.
Fine. I thought it was
The-
fire.
I'm not in love with it, but I don't. It's not trash or anything. Like it's cool.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
just don't like.
I've seen a lot of
I
people
don't love
hating
the
on it. Fair
style
enough.
of it.
Let me just say this: the blind Eminem hate on the internet is crazy to me.
It's
And
Gen,
the hate
Gen
on
Z
this song,
fucks, man.
the hate on this song specifically will be from people that like haven't listened to Eminem their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
That's the
Because
thing.
that shit sounded like classic M, bro. As a person that's listened to M since I was out the womb. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
It's Off the Top podcast, got you laughing like you hit the gas pack. Show is crazy like you watching Mad Max. Every other podcast is mad whack. Off the Top